So Bert Kreischer's got, I think his show's called Open Tabs, and he just sits down and he goes through everything that's open tabs on his computer. I think it's genius. Oh, I got my Gmail open. There's 61,917 email in my Gmail somewhere. 61,900. That's almost 62. That's a lot of email, data whore. I am that. I have probably the first text message I ever sent from an Apple product. Still, I think my SMS package, like just my SMS data, when I transfer my phone, is something like 6 gigs alone. I don't delete anything, man, ever. Invitations. Oh yeah, Henry Pelham, 1469 Pelham Road, St. Catharines, Ontario. Monday, February 25th, from 12 to 1 p.m., 1:30 p.m., noon, February 25th. Invitation to the TD Niagara Jazz Festival Spring Media Launch. These guys put on great gigs. Juliet Dunn, Peter Shea, media event, and the TD Niagara Jazz Festival will be opening soon. So that's a media launch. My Twitter's open. I got into it a little bit not too much. I'm pretty good. Once I went trolling on YouTube the other day just for fun, and I told Dave Rubin to stay out of Canadian politics because he had Max Bernier on there. It was fine. I got a few comments. Ended up, I had to tell someone that I actually did speak for everyone in Canada, and I had signed binding paperwork to prove it. I think that's what hopefully they got the message then. Twitter. I got a short rope on 610 CKTB as a caller. I like listening to Tommy's show. Usually it's when I find myself, in the morning I got the radio on, usually in my office or doing, real estate work or trolling on social media, whatever I'm doing. I'm on the computer, so I'm usually listening to 610. And if I'm in the car, lots of times I do too, although, I got music and stuff, more options in the car. But a lot of times in the car, I'll listen to 610 as well. And so I traditionally have a pretty short leash. Actually, I've got it here. I could just play it. Because I record everything I do. I mean, every political debate, every Toastmaster, well, not every Toastmaster speech, but a lot, actually none of them maybe. Everything since Toastmasters, since I learned how to manage my fear and conquer my greatest fear, which was public speaking, one of them anyway. Jumping out of a plane is another one. I have yet to conquer that. I want to jump out of a hot air balloon, though. That complicates things probably a little. I want to start from a seemingly still stop. Yeah, I don't know. Can you jump out of a hot air balloon? I want to do that. Not badly, though, and not soon. So I record everything. I mean, almost everything. I will call when I'm in the car, but lots of times I can go back and scrub the audio.
Jimmy, how are you?
Well, you decide for yourself.
Nice job today.
What do you think?
I love your idea of all-in taxes. It just would make things so much simpler, man. But
you got to charge. If you're a real estate agent, you got to charge HST on fees, right?
Yeah.
It's not a small bit either.
So I call often, as you can see. This was 2 days ago. I think this was today. And I didn't actually plan on going where we went today.
Jim, how are you?
He does not sound impressed.
How are you?
I'm well. No peanuts or Cracker
I don't know.
Jack
Maybe that was
at the Dunkin' Donuts Stadium.
That's what he was
in
talking
Hartford,
about.
Connecticut.
Maybe for that segment.
Yeah, I don't get this whole thing.
I didn't know where he was going.
Expose your children to peanuts early on in their life, and you don't have no problems.
Okay, but then we have problems. Like maybe people have done that, but now we have, no matter what, we have.
Oh, he's the
people who have
contrarian,
peanut
and that's
allergies.
what I like about Tom. One of the things.
What do you think the reason for that is?
Their body overreacts to the presence
Condescending
of
motherfucker.
Come on, Tommy. I mean, we didn't have the allergies before. Why do you think we're having them now? Is my question to you.
I don't know. I'm not an allergist or an epidemiologist.
So I won't even hazard a guess.
The GM foods.
I'm not a professional.
Are peanuts genetically
He knows something about everything.
I don't know. No, I mean,
Peanuts genetically modified.
Well,
you must know.
It's going to have an effect on the immune system, but
Maybe it
I
does.
don't think all the studies are in on that. Did I hear another Eagles fan in Niagara?
I'm trying to shift the topic and get on my call
no,
here.
He's in London.
Oh, okay, beautiful. Desert Storm for me, listening to Larry King when he used to be the god. Like, I mean, he used to say there's no one in the world that's ever like heard another voice more than his. I think he was like massively syndicated back there.
Yeah.
Back then. But how do you think terrestrial radio survives? Like, I mean, it's just
honest question. It's
they've got, and you know,
it's International
it
Radio
matter
Day.
where you
It's
go
Radio
on
Day.
dial, on AM, you got reception issues, and they all take breaks on the quarter at the same time. I mean, you can't. It doesn't matter where you go on the AM dial. On the quarter, you got commercials all over the place. I just wonder what your thoughts are on, you know, with podcasting being so popular now on YouTube and all that kind of stuff. Like, what's the future look like for an AM radio station on the AM dial?
I don't know, but it looks a lot better than someone doing a podcast.
Well, podcasts are blowing up. What do you got? Oh, that's a personal shot. I got it.
It wasn't a personal shot at all.
Trudeau.
There are very few people who
Trudeau.
make money
I'm trying to
on
move on to
podcasts.
Trudeau, but no.
So are you going to do it as a hobby? There's not many people who actually make a living doing a podcast, and lots of people do it, and the podcast is different than radio. The audience a podcast serves is very different than the audience a radio serves. One, a podcast is not one of them. Two, a podcast is generally not tuned in to a local market. A podcast, right? The monetary opportunities for a podcast are very different, and the advantages radio has to take of are the fact that it is live and it is local. YouTube is not.
That I tune into, like Rogan and Crowder and all.
They're not live.
Yeah,
they're absolutely live. Dude.
No, they're not. You listen when you listen.
Yeah, they are.
At 3 o'clock or whatever, it's live on YouTube.
Okay, he's one of the rare exceptions then.
No, Steven Crowder's live every day.
He's one, again, out of all the podcasts, he's one of the exceptions, but he can't tell you
Shapiro.
what's happening right now, right here.
So you don't think that the AM format's got to change at all? You think that they're good to go?
No, I think we have to evolve, and I think we have to change. That obviously is with every industry. But podcasts...
window to evolve and change?
Not at all.
No, eh?
No.
No.
We're always changing.
I got it.
But here's the thing. They're not live and local. That's what we are.
Well, local is the one that you
we are live and local. You can listen to the same podcast next week, next month. You
Can't have it both ways, Tommy.
I take such exception to you not talking local Niagara issues.
Because I'm not a local
not
show.
talking to Tommy, actually.
You are so a local show. You just
my God.
Local.
We are not a local show. I'm going to drill this into you one more time. Are you dumb? Are you dumb?
Is that...
You're not dumb, are you? You're a pretty smart guy.
Should have hung up right
It's
there.
not a rhetorical question. Are you dumb?
I don't think I'm dumb.
Exactly.
Ask me 3 times if I'm dumb.
Oh.
Is that clear?
Well, you made the argument that AM radio is local. What I'm saying is
lots of AM radio is local. There's lots of syndicated programs out there like this one.
Syndicated.
There you go.
He's simulcast.
Or you gotta go.
I gotta go.
He's got to go. He's not syndicated. And then he said,
Mamma mia.
"Dear God, oh my God, what did he say? You're an atheist. You can't say God."
Same complaint from the same person.
That's for 6 years.
Jim,
It hasn't been 6 years. Oh shit. So, anyways, I like to call the show. I like to get in. I like to say my piece. This is actually, oh my gosh, this is a 5-minute call.
Holy moly.
This is the longest call I've ever been on with Tommy. This is the longest he's let me roll.
Peanuts or Cracker Jack at the Dunkin'
Yeah, this is 5:15 from in to out. Like, including the music and all that kind of stuff. Wow, that's a long call. I don't usually get that long a rope. So, after I got off, I called him a fucking prima donna because I was pissed off. Like, I mean, are you dumb? Like, that's ad hominem. the attack, argument, whatever, you know, like it's just not cool. So, Twitter is an evil, filthy place, just like Facebook or YouTube for that matter. Social media, you got to know how to use it. And yeah, if you're not ready for it, it could crush you, man. You could go out there and get damaged. I think a lot of people are getting damaged out there repeatedly, over and over and over. Not in a huge way where you're brought to tears and stuff like that, but it's little tweaks of, you know, you're full of shit or whatever. If you're a guy like me that gets into it and likes to talk about the issues and is tired of these false narratives like gender pay gap and like Black Lives Matter, and you know, obviously Black Lives Matter, but we're not killing black kids in disproportionate numbers in the States. White cops are not killing black kids. It's just not. Like, fuck. You want to start a movement on a lie? That's not cool. And abortion's back in big time, in front and center in the States now. Abortion in a few states, these late-term abortions. Canada doesn't even have an abortion law. You know, this doctor in the States was talking about killing the baby, deciding afterwards, maybe it's maldeformed or maybe it doesn't stand a good chance of living or whatever. So you keep it alive and then you have a discussion and then what? And then you decide, like, and tell me this. If you're an animal rights activist, how can you be pro-choice? It's like, I'm sure you're out there, many probably, fucking hypocrites. I just thought about it the other day. If any of these people are lined up out in front of Marineland and care about marine captivity, and you're pro-choice, which means you don't even give a shit about a human life, like, I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. You hypocrites. So, of course, I go skulking. And I find the evidence that I'm looking for. Because if you want to find evidence for something, you will find it. Especially if you're me. But I think most humans are like that, man. You see what you're looking for. So be careful what you go looking for. But anyway. Louis Butko. Louis B goes by now. I think he works for TSN. I follow him. He follows me. And so he tweets out today, on World Radio Day, there was nothing better than listening to my buddy at TMC Show passionately defend the medium with facts. Now, you heard the call. I don't know if facts Louis B's talking about. But it couldn't help it. And of course, Louis B, you fucking coward, you didn't at me. You know I'm at Jim Fannon. He only adds TMC. There was like this. What the fuck, Louis B? Oh, he's got four likes on it. But it wasn't long. Let's see, when is this tweet? See why this is filthy? When's this Louis B's tweet? Can I tell? Yeah, he's at 11:51. So almost immediately. I see it and reply at, well, it looks like a couple hours later. So I'm not on the gun. Let's see. Oh, I'm at 1:18. So not too bad. About an hour later. So I am on it. And I'm just like, I hit a nerve, apparently. For someone that claims to not be so sensitive. Tommy sure got touchy, with me for asking simple questions. Sink into the ad hominem question, are you dumb, is neither original, a strong defense of his position, or furthering the conversation, a discussion actually, and a hashtag think like me. So I just can't let it go. I want to retweet it. Like when my buddy Andy Gill, calls me a loser, a basement dweller, or some podcasting, whatever, narcissistic. Yeah, don't forget that one. Racist, homophobic, bigot, like whatever. I'm all of them now. Well, I believe in a sky fairy too. I worship a sky fairy. Yeah, that's it. But when he talks shit, when Andy Gill, like, because once in a while he'll come out of his shell and, like, throw a bunch of tweets at me. And he always ats me, so even though he's muted, I think I get them. Or is he muted? I'm not sure. I can never find him. Oh, he changed his, like, he was somebody else, right? Oh, he changed his profile. And all the skulking and all the trolling and all the crap that Andrew W. Gill, all his history went away. And then, I don't block people mostly. Only if they're like ads that just don't stop. I will, like, tone them down, but very seldom do I actually block people. I blocked a few people just because they were sending me too many. Yeah, they just, like, I'm like, stop sending me this stuff, and then they don't. Oh, so I always retweet Andy when he calls me out. Like, he calls me a basement dweller and one was a loser, and then I retweet it, and then he takes it down. And then I'm bummed. I didn't get a screenshot of the last one, but it was like it named me specifically, called me a basement-dwelling loser. Doesn't pay his bills. Don't be like Jim Fannon. It's fucking beautiful. So I retweet it. I didn't retweet Louis B today. I should, and I still might. Love my Skull King. Oh. Wow. Ford Nation should amalgamate. My goodness. Now that's hard not to retweet. Andy Gill, you're not fucking smart. Amalgamation doesn't save any money, and it fucking ruins the decentralization is what you should be practicing in local government, you fucking putz. We used to be buddies until I started, like, when I had the radio show, when I made fun of people on the radio show, they didn't like it. Imagine that, eh? I say things publicly about people that I would say to their face, and then you're you're the bad guy, right, Mr. Mayor? Oh, I could go on about the people I've said, like, if you're going to fucking do things stupid in public, or you have a policy that sucks, I'm going to call you out. And here's the left-wing wingnut, Andrew Gill. Is he being facetious? With St. Catharines rising taxes 3.34% and the Niagara region looking to raise taxes 5.8% this year, it's definitely time for Ford Nation to amalgamate Niagara's 12 lower tier communities and the region of Niagara into one on Poly. Wow, you're dumb. I'm gonna fucking retweet this. I don't know what else to say. I mean, when the it's going to save money. No, it's not. Fuck. It doesn't. It never has. Any amalgamation that's ever happened, it's never. Staffing goes up, costs go up, taxes go up. Fuck. I do not want to one Niagara, and I am in the process of booking a sit down with my MPP. Not my MPP, actually. Although I could do that as well, I guess. But an MPP in Niagara. I'm working on him. Oh, did I say him? I meant I'm working on it. All right. So yeah, I was fairly quiet on Twitter today. And Andy, I think I will retweet you. I'm not going to do that now. YouTube, I've been uploading some stuff to YouTube, but I haven't made it public, any of it, because, well, frankly, I don't know who the fuck wants to listen to this shit. Really, seriously. Like, right now, I'm just, like, having a conversation with a buddy. It's 5:30. I've supposedly had a full day already, and it seems like a good time to come in and just say, well, at least what happened on my computer today. And what happens on my computer sometimes is a large part of what I do in the day because I work on the computer quite a lot. YouTube, I put up my call today. That's it. I'm trying to figure out how to replace the audio. I think if I go into I think if I sign in as Rock Our Town, by the way, go to rockourtown.ca if you want to listen to all Niagara music, 24/7, commercial free, and good stereo sound. Rockourtown.ca. Go before I pull it down. Because if nobody listens to it, fuck it. I'll pull it down. So, yeah, I put up this call today, but it's only one side of the conversation because it's my video and I'm wearing earplugs on the phone, so you get me and my voice, but you don't hear what Tommy's saying to me. And Tommy was saying quite a lot today, so you probably want to hear that. So that's, I played it here, and I don't know what I'm going to do with the calls. I might put a best of tape together. Like, it'll be about 4 hours long if I put it all together. I don't have to chase down all the clips, but I do have almost everything I've, like, as a caller, because that's what most of my material was. I mean, I was on the air for a year and a half, but most of my stuff was, I record my calls because, well, I don't know. I want to listen to them back to get better. Like, unfortunately, I've reached a plateau in my speaking, especially on air with Tommy. Well, I feel a little rushed with Tommy, but I feel like I've reached a point where I'm not getting much better. So maybe I need to go back to Toastmasters. I could do that, man. I could use a fresher in Toastmasters. But so I've been putting some videos up. I don't know if I'm going to release them. I don't know if I'm going to do this on a regular basis, this, podcast or vlog or whatever they call it. Crime Minister. I heard this on Tommy's show the other day. Actually, I heard Cry Minister. But what was said on the radio was Cry Minister. What I heard was Crime Minister. And I loved it. And I'm running with it. And I went back and I found... Sorry, and I'll come back later and see and retweet you, okay, when I'm feeling sassy. I found the first ever usage that... Well, I don't know. I searched Crime Minister as one word, hashtag, and fuck, it went back to 2010. So I retweeted that dude, who's still active on Twitter. And I said, how long before this bad boy is trending? Hashtag Crime Minister. He was the first guy. I don't know who he was talking to. They're both private accounts. It looks like it might even be... Bruce Golding. Who's that? That's what he's talking about. Crime Minister. I'd be interested to know who Bruce Golding is. Let's check it out. Bruce Golding. Jamaican politician. So yeah, this guy is not of this continent. Maybe. And I retweeted him. It just said, LOL, genius, RT. This guy, Spence, bet you had this prepared all along. And then he went to another tag, Bruce Golding, Crime Minister. Hi, Rebecca. I'll get to you later. Okay, so, yeah, so that was awesome. That was my call yesterday, I think. The files are up on SoundCloud too. I'm going to put an additional commission coach SoundCloud track up for just to listen to on the way to the appointment. If you're an agent and you want to learn how to get 4% of the selling broker for your clients will agree to it rapidly. It's no trickery here. This is like, they're scripts, but they're fucking, it's like teaching. All you got to do is show them how a discounted commission could hurt them out in the MLS world and how an inflated rate, or maybe a little bit higher rate, could help them or put more money in their pocket. And I'm talking an inflated rate. For 4. Why not? So I'm going to try and get the best of together. When I'm going to shoot that, I don't know. But I need to have something very concise, like maybe even 5 minutes or 2 minutes or whatever. Really tight. So I'm going to get that together. Watch, and the Jim Fannon Show is on Pippa. It's on SoundCloud for now. All the tracks are there, even going back to the 610 days, all the shows in all spots. We're on Stitcher. We're on, what's that new gaming site? I went up there once, but I think you can't upload a library of stuff there. Matthew James Blake, love you, brother. Get that tire fixed. Oh yeah, I'm gone airplane mode, so I get to get this video done. So check us out on all the podcast channels, Jim Fannon Show, and Commission Coach. There's a bunch of tracks there. If you're an agent or you're just selling a house, even if you're a seller, if you're private, maybe you don't even want to deal with an agent, like for a listing, check out the Commission Coach, the SoundCloud, or go to the website. I'll put some videos up on the website too, or maybe just the audio. These are things you should be thinking about when you're dealing with agents. If you pay them more, maybe they'll bring you more money. And if they don't, you can always grind them later. Get it? If you get full pop, would you pay them more than you're offering them? Mostly. A lot of you guys, 40% of you are below market rate. That's not cool. Dum. So check out the podcast, and we're on Facebook, we're on Insta, we're on, everything is everywhere if you want to find it. The Commission Coach, the Jim Fannon Show, Jim Fannon personal account, although sometimes those are the same. No, actually they're not the same. Trying to work out my ad manager for Facebook here. Get some, I think I'm going to try Instagram ads and target realtors for Commission Coach. Pippa. Oh, my greatest Pippa episode. Well, so far with this server going by these stats, I should look up the stats on my Commission Coach here. Yeah, Jen Chapin, her interview. Or no, is it the songs? Let's see what it is. Yeah, hers is the most listened to podcast so far. I like it. Yeah, it's the new songs. Awesome. So, wow. Of all the interviews I've done and all the clips I've put up there on the podcast network, that, again, propagates all over the place. Pippa takes care of that. And check out Pippa. If you're looking for a hosting site, they're not too bad, and they're not too expensive. And they run you lots of stats, and they will do a kind of a half-assed fucking transcript, even though Rev is where you want to get your transcripts. It's $1 a minute. That's not too bad. And I use them, and it's really cool. They give you the material to embed it, except I don't think they work with iMovie. Too bad. So yeah, if you're putting your videos up on YouTube, you can embed the captions, the text right in it, and that is good. So Pippa Ads Managers. Yeah. So a new listing coming up. I can't tell you where it is, but it's premium North End St. Catharines location. It's going to be around 500-ish. It's unique, very unique, and mint. It's a little dated, but it's solid. It doesn't need a damn, well, it needs some things if you want to make it different, but it's very well maintained. Absolutely. Buddy of my best friend's widow, actually, one of my best friends. Even like his wife is one of my best friends. But he was my boy. He's like my dad. Best friend dad. So that's coming up. Unique from the standpoint that, one, it's premium location in the north end. It backs onto park. That's super, super cool. Actually, a church, but a wide open field. 4-bedroom natural bungalow, 1,600 square foot. So it's an oversized bungalow, which is rare. Bath and a half on the main floor. Garage and a half detached. Small backyard with a deck and a backyard. The bungalows just, they play better, man. You can walk right out and you're in the backyard. You don't have to go down no stairs, up any stairs. My mother would kill me having such language. So yeah, North End, St. Catharines, 500-ish. It'll be listed mid-March. If you want in before that, I'd love to get it sold without going to the MLS. 905-934-1110 or realestate@teamniagara.ca is how you get a hold of me. 905-934-1110. Oh, should I be putting that? Well, I don't even know where this is going. YouTube? Hi, YouTube. You want my phone number? 905-934-1110. Call, text, leave voicemail, send movies. TheCommissionCoach.com is all you need to find information on. Hey, if you go to TheCommissionCoach.com, a pop-up will just pop up, and you can put in your information. I got one from Africa today. It looks legit. She looks like a realtor, or she's an estate salesperson of some sort in Africa. I'm sure they do things differently there. Look forward to speaking with her. Yeah, if you just put your information in the pop-up, it'll come to me, and I'll call you. And if you're interested in getting 4% to Selling Broker, this one's on me. This one's a freebie. If you want me to speak or you want me to do some additional coaching, maybe we can talk about compensation. But I'm just giving it to you. It's good information, man, whether you're selling or you're an agent or you're a trainer that trains agents. Go to thecommissioncoach.com. Get a hold of me. I'll spend 20 minutes teaching you how to show your vendor how offering a higher commission to the selling broker could put more money in your pocket. Thecommissioncoach.com. My bum hurts now, so I'm going to cut it because I have to use the hard chair because it's quiet for the podcast. That's what all these blankets are doing up here. Did you go over to thecommissioncoach.com yet? I don't think you did. Oh, I'm also putting up my Clash of Clans. I made a video of my Clash of Clans when I was on level 7. I maxed out, and no one's ever made a video like this before. Like they say they have.
Okay, so one more time. Here we go. Clash of Clans, Town Hall 7, completely maxed out. So you can see here.
I got my DJ voice on.
That means there's nothing else to buy anywhere here, including these
now
pumps.
You people mostly don't know what COC is. COC, Clash of Clans. But let's just say this is the only video I could find that was absolutely maxed out. I mean, like all the pumps, all the treasury, everything upgraded. Like I couldn't go anywhere and everything's maxed. I bought everything that I could. I upgraded everything I could. And so I'm quite excited about that because, one, I'm not a gamer, and I don't want to appear like a gamer, but I do play this Clash of Clans. This fucking guy out at the office got me into it, Goons. He's, a partner when we do real estate. We need to do some real estate. Greg Gunia, my Polish buddy at the office, speaks fluent too, if you want a guy that, is a paisan, as the Italians would say. How do you say it in Irish? I don't know. I'm not very Irish. My name is, though. And so are my drinking habits. They used to be. Goons, he also got pulled into the Pokemon craze, but that didn't last long. But either the Clash of Clans. But Clash of Clans came first, and he managed to rope me into it. I said, oh, what's that? And he's like, well, this, that, and this and that. And all you got to do is here. And he downloaded it on my phone. Well, I don't know what level you started at, but when I got to 7, I'm like, fuck, maybe I'll just max everything out. And then I started looking for videos of people that maxed out level 7. And there weren't any like I was willing to do, like to truly max out. So I'm pretty impressed because that took a lot of work, and I like to think that I did some, I can't find evidence that anyone has done it on YouTube, okay? So that makes me feel special, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I put that up there today. I'm going to tag it up, I'm going to dress it up, and then I'll release it. Not that you care. But if you're watching this on YouTube, maybe you want to go over. It's just a 2-minute video. And it must be early in the morning. Because I seem to have a really deep tone in my voice for this video.
all my pumps.
All my pumps are full. Yeah.
Okay, so
because I don't know why.
Device,
I'm blowing my vocal cords out trying to imitate myself. I don't know why. I must have. Maybe it was after a night of drinking.
Storage center and even. Tricky to get.
Okay, so anyway, thanks for coming in. I don't even know if I pressed the record button for real. I hope I did. And because isn't that the fucking worst? I mean, if you do this a lot, and I have been doing this a lot, like not like vlogging, talking about my life and my open tabs, but like making videos, because I've been doing stuff for like Commission Coach especially. And then you go around to the phone and you realize that you got a call in the middle of it. iPhone, fuck you very little. You get booted out. So now I'm on airplane mode. Or you forget to press the record button, or worse yet, you fill all your space and it goes off on you. That's the fucking worst. TheCommissionCoach.com if you're selling, you're an agent or a trainer, you want to find out how to use commission to sell for more dollars. RockOurTown.ca, all Niagara music, commercial free. We don't even have an ID in there that says you're listening to Rock Our Town. It's just steady music, 24/7, no breaks, no commercials, ever. And if you're a band, you can upload your stuff. There is a spot right there to upload your stuff. And we also put a donate button on it. Now, I haven't actually gotten a donation yet because, well, maybe no one's listening. But there is a donate button there if you wanted to throw us $5 or $10. Apparently, it goes right into my PayPal or something. So, giddy up on over to rockourtown.com. I promise you won't hear 2 bad songs in a row. I promise. Rockourtown.ca. Not did I say rockourtown.ca. We'll see you on Twitter, on Facebook, and Instagram. Okay? Peace out. My bum really hurts. I'm really going to go this time. Okay? Did you go over to Rock Our Town yet? No? Would you give us a like? Subscribe? Notify? Notification? Anything? Fucking useless fuck. Just tick something. Somewhere. Like. Over here. Where is it? Like the fucking video, bitch. I could say that because there's no women that watch my YouTube channel. I look at the stats. Okay, did I say my bum hurts? I'm going back to fucking True Detectives, okay? You guys watching that? It's great. Ricochet water, the best water around. Oh, you gotta get Ricochet. I thought I took that upstairs. It needs to be cleaned. I need a fresh glass. Ricochet water, if you're in the Niagara region, it's worth the drive to St. Catharines. It's double the price. I think it's $7 a jug, but it's fucking dynamite. It tastes so much better than RO. You have no idea. And they didn't pay me to say this. I've been drinking it for a long time. If you take one of those blue jugs, those 19-liter jugs, you drink one of them if you're a water drinker. If you drink one of them, when you go back to RO, you'll know the difference, and you won't like it. And you'll stay, hey, I've been buying Ricochet water for 20 years. Since my radio show at CHSC. That's all. And they toss me a few jugs here and there, so everyone likes free jugs. That's it. My bum hurts, and I got to get out of here. Peace out, yo. 5:53 on a Wednesday night. What is this? I'm just going to start uploading dates. It's the 13th. Is tomorrow Valentine's Day? Oh, and I don't have a date. Yeah, today is the 13th. Fuck. Valentine's Day tomorrow. Men's group first thing. That's always a good start to my day. I have to stay clear of the Valentine's Day bullshit. It makes me feel so lonely and sad because I can't get a date. No, seriously, my ass is fucking killing me. I'm out of here. Somebody send me an email. I want to get over 62,000. I need about 83 people to send me an email so I can go over 62K. And then I can take a picture of it and post it up on my Insta. See you over on Insta.